Today I'm going to edit one of my photos that I have done previously, and I'll share a before and after, so you know where we're going or where we're trying to get to. I may not end in the same place, but I should get pretty close. I will also put a link down below in the description if you want to try to edit this photo yourself to see how you do. Editing in Lightroom can be daunting. There are a lot of places to look, a lot of sliders to move back and forth, left and right. We're going to stick with just a few basics. I'll probably do a little bit of cropping, a little bit of color adjustment, a little sharpening maybe. But let's just dive right in. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay, we've got our photo up. Let's work on this just a little bit. Let's pull the exposure down. We're gonna play with something's called a global adjustment. If we don't use the masking tool, it's a global adjustment, which means it impacts the entire photo all the way around. So let's just lower the exposure down, pull those clouds up a little bit so we can see them. All right, so I've reduced the exposure. But in doing so, to get the sky, I reduced the exposure to get the sky to show up. But in doing so, I've lost a lot of details down here, lost a lot of details over here. I can't even see the shoreline here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a couple brushes. If I click on the brush tool, well, I call it a brush tool. It's actually the masking tool because you can do objects brush, linear, radial, range. You can do people, but there's no people found. So I'm going to do a brush. And when I turn the brush on, you got a brush A and brush B. We're on brush A right now. The size I can change with the bracket. Feather means it's going to feather out. It's not going to be really harsh lines, which is good. So we keep a big feather. Flow, let's drop this to about 25% so it doesn't take a big impact. It's just a very light impact. And density is just how granular and how tight the mask is going to be. Let's just leave it at the default of 71. So we want to recover some of this. I want to be careful not to get the bridge a whole lot. You'll notice that's a light red color and I'm putting on there. If I want more impact, I color it a little bit more. Let's do the same thing over here. Let's pull this shoreline up is what I'm working on here. And let's come down this way a little bit. It's kind of dark. And now let's play with exposure. Let's pull it back up, opposite that we did to get the sky. If I go all the way to the right, you can see it's bringing back some details. I like this over here, but not enough over here. So let's color more of this mask in here. And you'll notice as I keep going over it and over it, more and more details coming. But it's coming very slowly because my brush only has a 25% power on it. Let's bring some of this water back. There you go. I like that. Same thing over here. Let's bring some of this water back down the corner so I don't have a vignette from that. A little bit here. A little bit more in here because I want that little tunnel looking area to show up. A little bit more in here so you can see that. And then this underpass piece here, I want it to show up. And I kind of like that. You can see a bright spot under here. It lines up with this. So we're doing good with that. So once you're done with the mask, click the mask button again, because if you do any more edits, you are going to end up editing the mask and not a global edit, or if you're trying to do something different. Yeah. So what do you want to learn in Lightroom? Let me know. I'm just going to play with basics. I'll show you another photo maybe next week or the week after. It just depends on when I get time to record the next video or what kind of video I record next. Before you leave, there's a link down below for Lightroom that you can click. It's an affiliate link. If you want to learn how to use Lightroom, I'll put the start of my Lightroom series right here. Follow that video series. This is Doug Gabbard, practicing photography, getting better one photo at a time.